Richard. How are you?
Rachel, I'm very happy. And I looked, it's so sweet. You put my initial up behind you on the wall.
We're both ours. It's for us
Oh,
both.
yeah. No, it's you. It's you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
So coming back to a story that you've told in the past and you're getting to revisit now, what was it about, coming back to it all these years later that excited you to tell it in this new way in 2023?
Well, we've changed a lot. The genie used to be a man. Now she's very much a woman. Uh, I really loved the idea of making one movie in my career that was set in New York. I've seen so many New York movies over my life, and I want a movie with the Rockefeller Center in it. And also, the original movie was kind of about a 25-year-old looking for a girlfriend, and I really wanted to see the version where it was about a family man. What happens if your family falls apart at Christmas? How are you going to fix that? So it was just fun and also I just wanted to make a really happy, cheerful movie this year because there's a lot of tough stuff going on all around us.
And your Christmas movies, as someone who every year my family watches Love Actually, you have this kind of hold on the holiday in a good way. When you are digging into Christmas and the holidays and exploring kind of the feelings that come with the holiday and that genre, as it were, what's the fun of doing that with New York as a setting? Because that's a completely different kind of ball game when you do get into the New York Christmas setting.
I know. And I just adore, I love shopping in Bloomingdale's. There's a great big scene of that. And just the length of your fabulous streets and the wide shots having the Empire State Building in it. So all of that was a particular, joy. And they walk around Central Park. And so that was that really was a pleasure. And I just always, try in the Christmas films to use all the little bits that we're all familiar with. Like this is the first time I've had a full family Christmas dinner, which almost always go wrong, and it goes very wrong indeed. In fact, ends with a member of family going to hell, actually going to hell. So, it was every time Christmas is so full of ingredients, like a Christmas pudding, you will always find new ones.
And I do like it is barely explained, but I still love it so much that like within her powers, she doesn't think to replicate anything. Like at one point she just kind of steals something that is very famous and puts it, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
She just steals something and puts it in the house and doesn't think like, let me just replicate this thing.
Yeah.
When you are kind of making jokes like that, what is, for you, the kind of fun of getting to think, well, what would a genie that is however many years she's 2000 years old or been in a box for 2000 years. What is for you the kind of fun of getting to like pick things that you get to kind of play with?
Well, literally, when I started writing the movie, I just said what would be fun, stupid things to happen. It is. I once made a time travel movie, and I thought one, two, three, four, five. So the wishes thing, and also it's so much fun having a character who has never seen a car before. Do you know what I mean? And certainly has never seen, the Mona Lisa before. So you just get so many when I'm just writing a normal movie about two people falling in love, there's not that many new things. Whereas if you've got a genie and you can wish for anything, then life becomes much more fun as a writer.
Yeah. Thank you so much for talking with me today. I do have to say before I leave, the reason that I studied theater and the reason that I moved to New York and I am now a journalist is because of an episode of Doctor Who that you wrote. Vincent and the Doctor is my favorite episode of television, and it is the reason that I studied theater and moved to New York City and have the career that I have now. So thank you so
Oh,
much. It is still to this day my favorite episode of TV. It just gets me every time I watch it. So thank you very, very
well, that's so lovely. It's actually a bit of an autobiographical thing. I had a sister who was, wonderful, but often not well. And I was just trying to think in a sort of wishy way, how could I have wished her life to be better? So I'm really touched that you said that. Thank you very much.
Of course. I was like, if I've talked to Richard Curtis, I have to talk about that because it still means the world to me. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, good luck have a happy Christmas.
Awesome. You as well. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Have a great one.